Payday is here, and today I have $373 to divide amongst my sinking funds. I definitely can't fund everything, but what I'm working on funding as a priority right now is my car maintenance so that I can prep for the winter season that's approaching. And each week I'm putting $25 as well as I have sinking fund booster in my closeout at the end of the month. That's my priority sinking fund today. The rest get $5 or whatever I have allotted for them. So each week I come in here when we get paid and I cash stuff. Sometimes it's only $5, but that $5 adds up. And when we have a need, my goal is to have the money in the envelope or in the bank for our sinking funds. I'm curious if you have a sinking fund that is your priority. What is most important? I know they're all important. Don't get me wrong. Gifts and birthdays is getting 10. Some of these have trackers, some don't. Uh-oh. You know what song just came in my head? Some of y'all with me, some of y'all won't. Let me clear my throat. Anybody? Hey. Mercy me. I hope you don't mind. Okay, that's not the Lulu podcast singing show. This is a budgeting video. We got to have some fun. Actually, I need to take some money out of this makeup because I ordered makeup. I've been using Laura Geller. Tell me what's your favorite. Hands down, favorite gloss of all time is MAC. I am a MAC girl, but I've been using Laura Geller because they have super good deals. Comes to my house. MAC is a little more complicated for me to order. It's just an extra step. Doesn't come to my email. I know it sounds silly, but it's the truth. Taxes, this has to go to the bank. I don't know why there's 5 in there. That might be from closeout, 45, because our taxes get transferred digitally now. All right, so there's the pretty much like household sinking funds. The ones that get $5 are a little bit lower priority, but we're still working on them. Next up, this is my OG savings challenge binder. It's getting kind of thin. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this for 2027, but it's still 2026. Let's see. I am going to put in, we're a week ahead, I think, on our August. Yeah, because it's only the 14th. So we're going to put in the 21 here. Some of this is already in the bank. I have a placeholder there. We're getting 7 in here for August. I might start building September slowly because that's a 36. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I kind of do a little bit at a time. So a 36 can be a lot when I have everything else I save for in the same day. I'm sorry. Everything else I save for the same week. So I have a gorgeous scratch off tool that I got from Crisscross Budgets, and I think somebody was at my desk and used it and didn't get put back. So I'm going to use a coin. I have a silver dollar that I pulled out of a quarter stash. So this is from Rad Girl Budgets. I do scratch it so I know how much I have to bring. Because I don't know, she can be spicy. So actually, maybe I should scratch next week. And this is a bi-monthly saver, but I am going to try to finish it in 6 months or less. So I have $6 for next week. Then I'm hoping to finish this one. See what we got. We have a 4, a 5, a 9. And my new vacuum is by Crisscross Budget. So I have 9, let's see, actually, can I take out a 1 and add a 10? And then we should have 40, and we have 40. So this is going to go to our travel sinking fund, which we absolutely need to build up because we would like to travel to see family who is really far away. And I don't save that much every week for travel. So we need to work on it. So there's a 5 and a 4, another 9. To start us here, this is by budgeting with Kim. Next, we have Mom Can We. They each get 6. I need to update the trackers because one of them emptied their envelope. It happens. It was for a 3DS. I don't think we should have bought it. Of course, the 3DS is now used because they don't make them anymore. And we bought it, and currently it's at a game shop getting repaired because 2 of the buttons don't work. And where we bought it, it was a shop, and they said it was checked. It was a resale, you know, whatever. So here we are spending more money than the console we bought. We'll figure it out. Okay, so back to school to prove we're not a fool, right? I usually do $10 a week. Let me roll a d4. That's a 4 plus, this isn't going to equal a 10. A 3 is 7. And a 3 plus 4 is 7. So we're putting in 14 today. I might have to steal some ones from my cheater stash because I budgeted for 10, but that's okay. Back to school will get used. And then we have North Country Cash Queen. So we're putting 25 to Christmas each week. Actually 27 because we put 2 in our holiday binder. So let's start with this one by budgeting with Amanda. I don't know how spicy she is, and my North Country Cash Queens is for 15, so I don't want to just finish the whole thing at once. So I want to kind of split it amongst them. So that's 10 and 15. And then we'll see if we can make it 10 on here. So there's a 1. That makes 4. 8. Okay, 13, but that's okay. It's a little more than 25, but it's for Christmas. So we'll definitely finish North Country Cash Queens next week. So I didn't do something right there. Because I have a 20 left and not the 5s I need for the next binder. So next up we have our holiday and sport binder. Birthday is already in our other one. Anniversary gets 2. Some of these I have a tracker in and some of them I don't. Back to school was in the Savings Challenge binder. This is just where it's housed. Halloween gets $5. So we're using this tracker. Let me see what I have in there. I see a 1 probably left over from closeout. So I have a 5 in there. Do I have a 10 left? No. So the 5 is just going to accumulate. Curious. Maybe I have 4 extra 1s. And I'll make that a 15 and let that 5 move. 15. So this is kind of the tracker, and then once the tracker is completed, it goes into here. See how much we have for Halloween so far. 115. That's amazing. I'm guessing by next month we're going to have to start looking at costumes. Thanksgiving gets 6. This is available at my Etsy shop. I'm just using it as a tracker. for my Thanksgiving. Oops, that's not Thanksgiving. So last year I started saving for Thanksgiving in like October. So I am happy that I am ahead of the ball. So let's scratch one, see what we have here. That's a 5. So I'm going to leave that in front because it's going to take us a few weeks to finish that 5. New Year's gets 2. Valentine's gets 2. St. Patrick's gets 1. We don't really do anything specific on St. Patrick's Day, but it's nice to have. And then here we are again. I messed up. And I don't have enough 1s. Mother's Day gets 2. Father's Day gets 2. And then, oh, I'm going to be still messed up because I don't know what I did. And I tell you, I planned in advance, but sports needs 10. So however I planned it with the bills, I actually count it all in advance with the envelopes, and I still didn't remember and do it right. So we're filling in this tracker by Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We will finish that tracker next week. And then there's a few long-term savings challenge that I work on every week. The first one is Buy at Home in the Sun. And this is a $10 a week savings. And then by the end of the year, you have $600. That is not the same orange. So there's 10 for August here. Next, you are from Batty and Budgets. This is our Batty Nation. I'm going to put 20 in here. This will make 400. We have 100 left to complete it. It is a $10 savings challenge. This, when I finish it, is going to be, if I finish it in time, is going to be for travel, so we can go see family. I think both of Batty and Budget's long-term savers that I've been working on all year are going to go toward travel. I'm going to get unstuffed when it's time, as well as probably my completed challenge bank. So this is from Batties and Budgets, as is this one. It's the $800 club. This one is available on her website. You can see the link below in my description if you're interested. No, we're not finishing. My bell just needed some love. There's supposed to be a 20 here somewhere, right there. The last 20, I believe, which should leave us with like 170 left. When they're finished, I just move them to the back. That is it. So we have one completed challenge, which means we're putting $1 into our completed challenge bank. I am using this summer saver from North Country Cash Queen. I was using it with my Christmas in July, and I didn't finish it. It saves 85, so I am working on it now. And that goes in there. And we finished Budget Life with Paul. She's going to go right into our completed challenge bank for August that we received in a giveaway from Crisscross Budgets. Check these out. They are on her Etsy page. I will have her tagged below. Thanks for joining. I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing weekend. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate your time. See you real soon. Bye.